Just take a second and imagine you are given the opportunity to go into the future and talk to your future self to be able to gain some really wisdom from their experience. But when you get there, there's a twist. And there's two versions of you. You don't get to know anything about the things that they've been able to accomplish, what they've done, who they dated, or anything along those lines. You can only look at them and you have to decide which one of the two you would rather speak to. The one on the left is out of shape, doesn't look like they take care of themselves. And the one on the right is in the best shape that they can possibly be in. They stand proud, they stand tall, they look as if they have everything figured out. Which one would you decide to speak with? The outer shape one that looks as if they'd never touched a weight in their life or that they haven't fully committed to bettering themselves, or the one that looks like they have spent time and time again showing up for themselves to become the version of them that you see today? 99% of people would choose the one who is in shape. Why? Because whenever you see someone in shape, it shows you that they hold themselves to a standard that other people do not. And when you see people who can do that for themselves, you trust them more because you know that they are someone who keeps their word, who shows up. And whenever you're thinking about someone who is successful, who you would want to partner with, who you would want to trust with not just your life, but like at the end of the day, it can be, you want to be able to find someone who has those qualities. And so even if this version on the left was more successful financially or anything along those lines, you would immediately assume the one who is in shape is better off than the one who isn't. And so the reason I say this is because a majority of men are paying a tax that they do not even know, a tax that is stopping them from being able to achieve the things that they want to achieve, from having the energy levels that they need to be able to go after the goals that they have in their head, to be able to date the women that they want to date, to be able to gain respect from the people that they want to be respected by. And they just accept life for what it is. They would much rather choose an comfortable now and have an uncomfortable future than be a little uncomfortable in the beginning to build a version of you that can be comfortable in any situation. And I say comfortable because that's all confidence is. All confidence is the ability to be comfortable no matter where you are, no matter what setting you're in. And that stems from who you believe you are. That stems from inside. Nothing external can make you feel confident in a certain way. Because if you need that to feel confidence, that's not true confidence, that's borrowed. And anything that is borrowed can be taken away. But by building a confidence that is inside of you, that's like a fire that cannot be put out by anyone but yourself, you gain control over how you show up in any situation. And that comes, again, from the way that you see yourself. And if you truly see yourself as the version of you that can achieve the things that they want to achieve, that can have the things that they want, that can be the director of their reality, you have to see yourself as someone who takes care of themselves. Because just like if you were going on a long road trip, you have to take care of the vehicle that is supposed to get you there. And by taking care of your body, by continuously working out, making sure that you look as if you can protect the people around you, that you look as if you respect yourself and the things that you say that you want, you prove to yourself that you can go after them by showing up continuously in the gym, by eating the healthier option that because you know it'll give you more energy in your pursuit to achieving your goals. That is the thing that will remove this tax, the tax of not being respected by the people that see you because they look at you and it doesn't look like you care. It removes the tax of women not wanting to be in your life because you don't look like you can take care of yourself. How can you take care of that? That tax will slowly eat away at you and rob you of the life that you know that you want. And until you take the time to commit, to put in the reps, to show up, to get in the best shape of your life. Like you cannot tell me that you feel more confident when you're out of shape, sitting on the couch, eating takeout food, and not having been to the gym in months than you do when you've continuously woken up early, gotten to the gym, eaten healthy, have showed up for yourself, has kept your word time and time again. There's two versions of you every moment, and you were either putting a tally on the side of you that you currently are or the version that you can be. And every time you make a decision to not go to the gym, even though you know you should, to not eat healthy, even though you know you should, you are creating a reality that doesn't align with the version of you that you were put on this earth to be. And that's why, if you truly want to live a better life, you have to first start by looking at yourself, by looking at the way that you have shown up. And if you can look in the mirror right now and you're not proud of what you see, if you look in the mirror and you can pinch your side and you see fat and different things like that that just make you feel uncomfortable, if you can try and put on a shirt and you feel squirmish because your love handles are popping out on the side, you're doing yourself a disservice because everything builds up into how you see yourself. Everything goes through a lens and it builds the identity that you hold. And if you have the identity that you are uncomfortable in your own skin, how the hell do you think you can become somebody who can make an impact on this world? If you truly want to live the life that you know you are meant to, you have to build the character first. The character starts everything because the character dictates the role you play. The role you play dictates the way you see the world. The way you see the world dictate your thoughts and feelings. Your thoughts and feelings dictate your actions. Your actions dictate your habits, and your habits dictate your life. And so, if you want to really live the life that you know you're meant to, you have to first start by getting in shape. And if you want help with this, just message me on Instagram. I will literally help you be able to break down everything that you need because it's really not as difficult if you have a protocol to follow on. If you are just doing it out of the whim and you are not sure on how to show up, if you don't know what to eat, if you try and stick to these crazy restricted diets and be like, okay, well, now I'm finally going to stick to it, what you're going to do is you're going to crash. But by having a system that allows you to be able to get in shape with 45 minutes in the gym, you don't need to be in there for 2 hours. By having a protocol to follow so that you know what to eat, when to eat, so that you can be the most high energy throughout your day and be able to put your most amount of focus on you being able to achieve your mission while still being able to feel the body to continuously show up and perform time and time again. If you need a protocol that will allow you to take out the guesswork with becoming and building the body that you know that you've always wanted. And that's exactly what I can help you with. And if you want my help, then all you have to do is just message me on Instagram, message me Shift, and what I'll do is I'll reach out to you and I'll see how I could be able to be of service of you, whether that's one-on-one coaching, whether that's me sending you a guide, or whether that's just me helping you figure out what the hell you want to be able to achieve with your life, just getting clarity, anything along those lines. But if you truly want to see a shift in your external reality, you have to first shift who you see yourself as in your internal reality.